Hi, and welcome to the HazardCall Overview. My name is Gene Norman. I'm a meteorologist with HazardCall, and I thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this quick overview of what HazardCall does and how it can help you if you manage a manufactured housing community. Basically, our solution has two parts. Instant messaging that you do lets you send messages like you see on the left-hand side for things like a boil water notice or a power outage, water outage, or something going on in the community, or in the times that we live in with COVID, an opportunity for you to keep people updated on changing conditions. And then there's 24/7 weather alerts that we do. And we're different because we send them by text, by email, and with a phone call to give your residents everything they need to know about an imminent weather threat. It allows you to control the communication. How? Well, by eliminating you having to go door to door, posting signs, and doing other things to let people know about important issues in your community. This will increase office productivity and improve relationships with residents. You want to keep those residents happy, and when they hear you giving them information on a regular basis, it lets them know you care and that you want them to remain safe. Here are some actual messages that our clients do send to residents, things about information going on in the community, or perhaps something fun happening in the community like bingo night. And if they have things like tornado shelters or other ways to direct people, it can let the residents know how to stay safe. I like to think of it as complete customer service, end-to-end customer service. Here's an example of one of our clients who told the residents that there was going to be a problem with the water. They have a water main leak, and they expected it to be off at an hour. And then when an hour passed and they realized it hadn't been fixed yet, they told the residents, hey, it's taking longer than expected. And then finally, when the water was back on, they let them know that as well. That's excellent end-to-end customer service, similar to what would happen if you were on a plane and your plane was on the runway and you're waiting to take off, and you don't hear anything for a half an hour. You kind of get irritated. But if the pilot comes on every couple of minutes and tells you we're number 10 for takeoff or number 3 for takeoff, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to take off, that lets you know at least they're communicating with you. And when it comes to things going on in your community, you want your residents to stay updated so that they know what's going on and that you are not answering the phone for the same question over and over again. HazardCall also has some enhanced capability. We have the ability for you to add attachments to the text message. Text messages are only 120 characters in length, but sometimes your message may have more information than that, and we have a way for you to do that. You can also create groups of residents, perhaps group your community by sections or by streets, so that if something's happening that doesn't concern the entire community, you can message just those groups. You can also message individual residents. Another capability of HazardCall is we give you a password-protected management portal so that you can organize your residents and add and delete the information as needed. If you have an RV slot or RV slots or campground with your community, you can also select move-in and move-out dates. That way the residents will only get the information for the time that they are on the site. And we have a way for you to send and record voice messages that are sent as phone calls, and that can help you reach people with only landline access. When it comes to weather, well, our weather solution has a 13-year track record of saving lives, and it's different. Not only do we monitor 24/7, but we monitor only the threats coming to your location. HazardCall is built on the foundation of WeatherCall, which was established in 2007 to solve the problem of overwarning and confusion. Yes, everyone has a favorite weather app, but a lot of them tell you things that are only going on in a county, but not the part of the county that you're in. Same thing for weather radio. Sometimes you watch the TV forecast and it might be relevant to you or it might not. The problem is that when you rely on some of these sources, well, you might get bad experiences, and that would prevent you from taking action in the future when there are new threats. So we solve that problem by targeting the location of your community and we know where it is relative to a weather threat. Here's an example. On the left-hand side of your screen, we have Tarrant County and Dallas County, two counties in Texas, where the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth are located. The red box is the actual tornado warning. Well, most systems that rely on knowing about a threat in the county would alert both Tarrant and Dallas County. The weather radio will go off, an outdoor siren, maybe even a phone app. But the people in Dallas really don't have to be worried about this because they're not inside that red warning box. The people in Arlington are. Hazard Call is different because we would only alert the people inside the red box, and only those people. So if your community is inside a warning, you hear from us, and if it's not, you won't. This lets you know that the threat is actually coming for you. We send your residents a text and an email with information that looks like the examples you see on the screen here on the left. We let them know about a potentially dangerous situation for a tornado watch. And when we do this, we also help explain what these words mean. What is a watch? What is a warning? People are still confused, even in this era, and we help them understand that a watch means that the threats are possible, but if on the right the actual tornado is occurring, we tell them that too. A tornado has been confirmed. So there's no guesswork. They don't have to wonder. They don't have to keep switching channels on the TV to see if what they're being told is actually correct. And when the conditions are life-threatening, well, we go one extra step and send your residents a pre-recorded phone call. They hear the phone actually ring with a message telling them that there is danger in one of these 5 categories. That phone call is delivered to landlines and smartphones in both English or Spanish, depending on how you have it set for the residents. With Hazard Call, we help you get ready before the threat comes. Here's an example for a client we have in Florida. Hurricane Dorian was coming. We told them the information about the hurricane, and the on-site manager then used Hazard Call to tell them that they needed to secure their projectiles, secure their yard so that items didn't become projectiles. That helps the on-site manager reduce storm damage by proactively protecting property. In the case of a watch, like the example you see on the screen now, we told the residents that there was a tornado watch for their area, and then the on-site manager took the proactive step of letting them know that the storm shelter was open and that there were cones to guide them and that they should pay attention to further updates. So again, a way for Hazard Call to work in concert between our automatic alerts and manual messages that the on-site manager can send. And here's an example of when there is a tornado warning, you get all 3. You get the text and the email showing you where the threat is, showing you that pin drop indicating your community is inside the red warning, and we call residents to let them know that there is a threat. The call sounds like this.
This is Hazard Call. The National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for your immediate location. A tornado has either been spotted or indicated by radar and could impact your location immediately.
So there are 2 phases to establishing service for Hazard Call. In phase 1, you send us the information about your community's size, you pick a launch date, and you begin collecting the resident contact information and sending it to us. And you schedule training so we can show you how to use the Hazard Call app and how to create and set up your account. In phase 2, we launch the service and we begin invoicing you. You can pay either monthly or annually. And once the service begins, you maintain the resident contact list, adding and deleting people as they move in and move out or change their contact information. Affordable pricing is based on the size of your community. If your community has fewer than 80 units, well, that will cost you $300 a year. Between 80 and 10,000, the cost is $3.75 per unit per year. Between 10,000 and 20,000, the cost is $3.50 per unit per year. And if your community is over 20,000, the discount drops to $3.25 per unit per year. And you can calculate your cost yourself by going to our website, hazardcall.com/pricing, put in your community's size, and see the price. We invite you to join the growing number of communities all across the country who are discovering the value of HazardCall. Each star on this map represents at least one or more communities where that star is located that are using HazardCall, and to date, it totals 60 communities with approximately 9,000 sites. So we want you to join HazardCall, make your community a great place to be, make you a hero by keeping residents informed and letting them know when danger is coming in, by letting them know how to stay safe. In summary, HazardCall helps you manage your risk and master your message. You can get more details by visiting our website, HazardCall.com. Email me, gene.norman@HazardCall.com, or call me at 770-376-0497. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.